Trent Patterson. I'm the facilities manager for Haverty's Furniture Companies, and today I wanted to speak a little bit about the future role of the engineer in our industry. We've been discussing it for 2 years now based on how we want to restructure education in the role, and what I think that's based on is that an engineer will no longer be the person who just maintains and operates a building. He needs to be a strategic asset as opposed to a maintenance man. And I think that's very important because with today's technology, the changing landscapes, and to be quite honest with our owner and our tenant needs, they need to have a cerebral approach to this industry. Meaning, we don't need them to just focus on equipment that needs to be replaced, equipment that's down, that's not working properly, and repairs. We need every decision, every conversation to be based on a 5-year plan, not a 5-minute and a 5-day. And so I think if we can incorporate that, and I think that it will in time, that position will evolve. It has to. Just as many positions in our industry have evolved, it's going to become more of a strategic alignment with the management and the ownership for our assets. And that's near and dear to my heart, obviously coming from an engineering background, my father, my family, and myself coming through engineering, the importance of having that long-term goal. If you're going to improve yourself as an engineer, not only professionally and personally, you also need to have the company and the assets' interest to align with your own. And so I think it's very important to maintain that structure, that strategic vision with everything we do, everything we encounter on a daily basis. When I had an engineering staff, I'm currently a lot of vendor driven, but when the engineering staff I worked with, we focused on that aspect. When we had our strategic meetings, our monthly meetings, our weekly meetings, every decision that we discussed and we made was based on the long-term goal of that asset. What are we trying to achieve? And I think if an engineer is involved in that process and not excluded, it strengthens the portfolio. It strengthens not only their place in the company, in the industry, it gives them that feel of ownership. They want to be involved in those decisions, and they want to be a part of a team, and they want to have that input that's so vital to the operations, the maintenance, the operating expenses, the capital expenses. I think it's important that as the years progress that they become more involved and we make sure that they're in that situation, that they can lead. Because so often we as management and other aspects, we take the lead and take a lot of their input and we decide what's best and do those things, but I think it's to have complete buy-in, we need to look at them as a strategic asset.